Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back and I'm here to stay. Oh yes man, and in my absence, I've learned to edit my own video. Yes, this video I edited it myself. Respect to my brother for editing the past videos. Yeah, so sometimes we need to take time out to learn things for ourselves, and normally when it comes down to technology and I are not friends. I'll be doing the thing and I'm experiencing challenges, and somebody will come and take the device and it works out for them. But God has been good that it has not been happening lately. So I'm growing and I'm learning. How have you been in my absence? How is life? How are the challenges that make us better? How are the easy times that we keep closest to our hearts? Like time with friends and families and co-workers, or those things that we watch, or the food that we eat, or the clothes that we wear, or things. I hope everything is good, and whether they are good or not, remember, greater is He that is within you than he that is in the world. And I think that is taken from 1 John 4 verse 4. Go check it out for yourself if I'm incorrect. I don't want to lead anybody astray. But becoming an antichrist and false prophet. Try and deal with that, especially in time. I hope all is well, you guys. And I have more to talk about. This is just the intro. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, you guys, as I've promised, my throat is dry from talking. I am back. Today's gift item is for my co-worker. Sounds too familiar for my co-worker. He's a very humble bro, and I respect him for his humility and his dedication to our job. Big up yourself, Sharvan, or Shavron, or Trevon, whatever you pronounce your name as. His name has one spelling but 50 different pronunciations. This is a very unique and special individual. Yes, and I had fun making this. Even though this design I have presented on my platform before, it's one of my favorite designs, and I like how it gelled with who he is and his personality. And funny you guys, you see, each frame that I make, I always wanted to have this regal look, like it's a crest that represents the person, and that is what I always ask God for. I've never been to heaven, want to go there because I think it's exceptionally beautiful, and I think everything speaks royalty, peace, and grace. And I normally pray to God, say, Lord, I want a touch of heaven in each one of my work. That is why I take so long to make them when I make them, because I prefer be late than to be early, and it's not reminiscent of what I truly want it to be. The song says, take time to be holy. I don't know why it's ringing in my head all day. We must take time and to present our work how we would want it. That's why I'm a late bug when it comes on to work. And respect you again, Sharvan. And as I've said before, when it comes on to asserting, I was talking about me and the technology, and agreeing. In life it happens. And funny, now I'm doing some classes and I'm looking on my past experiences at school. My school experiences, they were not the best. I don't think they were the worst, but they were not the best. And many times in my classes, I started out with 2, I'm now doing 1. And many times in class, things that are said, or if the teacher would acknowledge me or would ask me to say something, I get flashback. It's like I've been placed back at high school or primary school, which wasn't, I've said before, my best experiences. And sometimes traumatic experiences cause us to become doubtful, and being doubtful, people look at it as you are not confident within yourself, but they do not understand why you are not confident within yourself. And I'm not here to overshadow things with negativity or that. You speak the experience based on what it is. And I think when you speak the experience based on what it is, you can approach it properly. That is what I personally believe. And me refusing to edit my videos, I just did not want the frustration, because if I get frustrated, it is going to stain my art, and I don't want the spirit of frustration to stain my channel or my art or anything that I do. So I prefer leave it alone and let somebody do it in their own time than to taint it. And when we see people who refuse to do things, let us not say that they are lazy or they are effortless, but sometimes we can try and find out the root of why they are not being persisting. Why have they not been persisting? And sometimes it's not always good to ask questions, because you don't want to stir up anybody's water. As some persons do suppress, sometimes persons say they put things behind them and they're not really over it. But sometimes we can use our brain, have tactics, and be encouraging. Use discernment. That is the thing that God gave to us. Let us use it and know how to approach people and try to get them where we want them to be. Not selfishly where we want them to be, but where we see them. We see their potential and work on their potential with their thoughts and their ideas. Do it their way. I think that's how things are about. Things are to be approached. And hear me chatting away and not even talking about what I want to talk about. Can you believe that? Alright, you guys. I will be back shortly. My throat is getting dry.
I've been searching on training for my life. I never choose a lie. I would rather pay the price or have a say like. Yeah, I mean anything I have. Calling me crazy, going off 60, trying to tell my spotlight. Rolling with the thing who you try to be, the only thing I know how.
Yes, peoples, as I've said, I am back. I was there ranting, advocating for those of us who are not. Those of us who are not assertive. And can I give an example and a joke? I remember one of my co-workers, past co-worker, she wanted something and she sent a young man. He started working where we were, and when he came back, what she sent him for was not with him. And when she saw that, she asked the young man, so why didn't you ask such and such? And then he stood up there looking confused. Yes, still, he was like, I could have asked that question. It's like that was what he was saying to himself. And then my co-worker started to curse him out. The man didn't get proper cussing out. But I had to intervene, and I said to her, just remember this young man. He has just started working here. Whatever you sent him for is not something that he's used to, where the question can automatically pop up in his head. It will pop up in mine. But that poor young man, right now, if you ask him how many toes he has, he's going to look down and guess until you're 10. And sometimes that is some of the reasons why we are impatient when it comes down to people, because I've listened to many testimonies, and I don't know if other persons see it. But a lot of times, you see, each stage of a person's journey, I can see God prepared each step. God prepared each step so that person can master another step. So God was preparing that person until they are where they are. Now my co-worker, she has been working this year for probably like 20 years, 25 years. She has been working very long. So automatically she would have asked. Automatically someone else would have asked, but this young man could not. And this is where we lack. Sometimes when we have life, sorry for snapping, my throat is dry and I'm getting hoarse. Sometimes when we have life easy, things go fast and we overlook a lot of things. When we have challenges, things go slower. So we look into everything and see what could be causing the problem. And look at those persons who have struggles, they are the ones who are most patient. They are the ones who will take their time. They are the ones who will sacrifice for other sacrifice for other persons. I'm not going to edit this out, I'm sorry. Who are willing to sacrifice for persons, but they remember when they had setbacks, they remember when they needed patience. And not a lot of persons, sometimes God will send one or two persons that will help them on their path. And even sometimes those persons get frustrated and they leave, and you have to sit there and figure it out on their own. I've experienced it, a lot of persons have experienced it. So sometimes it's good to have, oh my God, the video almost done, I'm still a chat. But it's good when we have these experiences where, because if I did not have setbacks in my life, I would have said yes, you should have asked that question, but because of things that has happened to me in the past, I could relate and understand what he was going through. So God is good, and I could be there to shield him and to shelter him. And my coworker, she's an awesome woman, awesome, sweet, strict, but she's a sweetheart. She's kind, she's loving, she's supportive, she's a prayer warrior, and everything that is good, you guys. Anyway, the video is almost finished, you guys. Just remember, hope you guys learned something from what I've said. Not only learn, but remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, your families. Remember God, and do good as much as you can. Alright? Later.